Hello everyone. I thought this time I'd show you one of my kits which I decided to try and rebuild. Found enough parts, I think, and got enough spares to bring it back to life. Just like the Bionic Man used to be on television, like a man barely alive, and there's a kit barely alive, barely survived. So I got the tail back off the other Mustang I rebuilt. So back to the original eft on the tail. It's the Swedish Air Force version. I've got some parts left for got the flaps. Look at those. And I've got the original seat and the original thingy, what do you call it, underneath, whatever they call them, goes under here. I've got the one of the undercarriage legs, but unfortunately the spare undercarriage leg I got from the spare kit I've been using for the parts is the same side, so it doesn't have a spare enough wheels and legs, importantly. But I'm going to use the Hasegawa kit because I don't like the wing on that kit. I think it's too scooped. So I'll use the legs and wheels from that kit. Hopefully they'll fit roughly. I've got the propeller from the spare kit to use. I got the canopy surround and the various other bits. I got canopies here. It's probably a canopy there. It's probably for the F-51, but it'll do for now. What I want it for, it's going to be as if a static version of the model. It's not going to be fully precise, but it'll be rebuilt because I don't have the decals to start again from scratch, and in some way I got like the idea of rebuilding something. That'll have to be re-glued in there. You can see the wings needs re-gluing. But what I wanted to show you is I've got this back together now. This will slot in easy enough, and there'll be a bit of there's a bit of a unconventional shape to that. That goes in more or less as it was, not equally, but as it was. There was a bit of a forced out part of this side of the fuselage, so instead of trying to force it out again, I just sanded it down, try and make it conform to the side of the aircraft. There's a bit of a nasty crack, if you can already see. I have a shot now, see the shadow of the plane. There's a nasty, I was going to focus with that out of the way. Nasty crack here, which I'm going to fill again. And when I put the two halves back together, there was another gap by here as well. So I started filing and scraping as well to try and get. What I do is scrape away the excess here. Do a show how I'm doing it. Scrape off the excess here until I can see the black underneath, without being too much pressure on there. And it'll come off anyway. But easier to do it when it's there. Just scrape off the excess gently. Tissue and wipe it off. And then using a file, I'm just gently then filing off the excess again until I can get slowly but surely back to a nice flat top of the fuselage cowling. Not finished, obviously. I'll be doing that for a while, but just do it slowly because there's no rush. I've got other parts here. I've got the original tail, one of the original tails. I think I may have the other original tail here somewhere, the other half, but that fits in neatly enough. So yeah, it's coming back together. That's the my Swedish P-51. Try and pull the parts so I don't lose them. And just a bit of a show as well. I finished the Bristol M1.C. So this is rebuilt to what you saw earlier in the year, this time with a replacement undercarriage, which I've also braced as per instructions and field trip that my YouTube friend Algie came on to find out for me in Shuttleworth. So there we are, it's all back to as it was, or as it should be, and new gun, new undercarriage, same wheel, different wheels, different skid, but and new easy line. But there we are, back in one piece, which is how it should be, isn't it? Alright, so it's been rebuilt slowly but surely. I've got a lot of other kits which I'd either rebuild or actually rebuild from scratch and replace the ones I lost. But I thought you might like to see how I'm getting on with that. So there we are, that's this week's little video for you. Alright, cheerio now. Take care of yourselves. Ta-ra.